much for being here for the Below the Moon cover reveal. My name is Alexis Marie Chute. I'm honored to be an author. I'm honored to write stories for young people and everyone alike who loves adventure. And I'm joined by this amazing woman. Please tell us your Instagram handle too.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Gordon from Here We Read, and we is spelled with 2 E's.
We're at Book Expo America in New York City. Woo woo! Woo woo woo! So for all things books and book lovers, this is the place to be. This is my third year, and yours
My third year too.
And I just love coming because it is so fun, and you're with like-minded people who love stories.
This is a book lover's dream to be here.
On to the cover reveal. Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's move this way.
Ready?
Here is the new cover. So this is book 2. Yeah, let's have a good look at that. This is Below the Moon, book 2 in the 8th Island Trilogy. Okay, I am so excited to reveal this cover. Now I can stop sharing like partial covers and graphics, and I can actually share the whole cover. What do you think?
It's amazing. I love all of the colors, and I'm excited to read it. I'm so excited.
Yes. Well, she's going home with both of the books, book 1 and book 2, Above the Star. And each one of these little graphics on the front, people don't always know this, but each one is symbolic for something that happens in the story. And it's like little clues. So even for book 1, for those who have read it, there are little clues. And I'll tell you a little bit. So the fire is the race of creatures called the Olearon.
Oh, okay.
And they have red skin, they're tall, they're Amazon people, they've got dreadlocks, and they can create fire. And they're mostly peace-loving. Okay. But there are quite a few different races of creatures on the magical island of Jarwaya. So, which is where maybe 80% of the whole series takes place. But it's a portal fantasy, so that means that we go from Earth, here, our home, to a different dimension. And the way that we do that is quite cool. Yeah, what kind of books do you like reading?
I love reading all types of books. I love fantasy books. I love I read a lot of fiction, but mostly these days, since I'm a parent, I read a lot of nonfiction to just help me be a better person. But I love reading all sorts of books, and I'm excited to read this one. I haven't read your series yet, so and the fact that it's a young adult fantasy makes me even more excited.
Yeah, well, because there are 3 main characters. There's Grandpa Archie, who's kind of frumpy and out of touch. There's Tessa, who's probably like our age, and a mom. And she has her daughter, Ella. And Ella is a teenager. So we all remember, unless you are a teenager, what teenager days are like.
Yes.
You're full of finding out who you are.
Right.
So because there's these 3 main characters, there's different entry points into the story. So it's kind of like, it's not just a story for young people.
Yeah.
We can all see in it ways that we can embody bravery and resiliency in our lives.
Right. Will there be a book 3?
Absolutely. There is book 3 on the way. I actually am maybe 10,000 words away from finishing writing the first draft. But yeah, so Below the Moon comes out October 2019, so 4-ish months from now.
Right.
Which, 4 months, a lot to do. At the same time, I'm also working on book 3, which is called Inside the Sun.
Okay.
And that comes out April 2020.
Okay.
So for those people who like to binge read book 1, book 2, book 3, when book 3 comes out, you don't have to wait too long.
Right.
They're all going to be out.
Okay, so it's just a trilogy and it ends there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does end there, although there are some characters who I could imagine there being certain offshoots.
Okay.
So little other stories.
Yeah.
Because I know how it ends. I can already envision this. So we'll see what people relate to and how they enjoy the trilogy. Okay. We've done our Instagram live. This is awesome.
Yes,
I'm joined by this amazing human.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks
for having me.
Well, thank you for inspiring the book community and new readers. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm at the American Museum of Natural History at the Hayden Planetarium, and I can't even get in a photo how big this giant thing is behind me, so let's go explore. so interesting to learn about our world. It's so big and there's so much we don't know. And I kind of love that there is this big history of astrology that I can tap into with my trilogy. So above the star, below the moon, and inside the sun. So this is the Hayden Planetarium. I'm just walking the perimeter right now and coming to appreciate the sizes. They've got the sizes of so many different things. So like stars and planets and all kinds of different things all the way around in relation to this giant planetarium here that is so big. And here are some planets. It's just such a super cool exhibit. Here's what the Hayden Planetarium, the Hayden Sphere, looked like during construction. Does this look like something from the future? So usually girls don't like telling their weight. But here, your weight on the moon. Let's see how much I weigh on the moon. 27.8 pounds. That's pretty darn cool. Weight on the moon. So there are 4 different hypotheses about the origin of the moon. The first one is that the moon was formed in a different galaxy, and then the solar system of Earth pulled and captured the moon and sort of claimed it as its own cool little moon planet, right? The second one is that the moon and the Earth condensed out of a single spinning disk of dust. And then they and formed the moon and the Earth. Number 3 is fission, meaning molten and rapidly rotating Earth spins off a part of itself, like a little globule, and forms the moon. And number 4, the moon is a fragment of the young Earth. So you can imagine it broken off. And it is actually the place leaving the Pacific Ocean as a scar on the Earth, reminding us that the moon came from that spot. So most of these are maybe old wives' tales or old science, but scientific debate is still going on about the origin of the moon, which when you think about it, that's kind of cool. There's still mystery in our galaxy, and there's so many things we don't know, and we are such a tiny, tiny part of this huge big system, our solar system, that it's just crazy. All right, I have more facts that I'm going to share with you, but I'm going to do it at different parts around the planetarium. The Hayden Planetarium at the American Museum of Natural History is such a cool place. I would really recommend coming here. You know, there's dinosaurs on display, there's a T-Rex exhibit on right now, but I have to say that the planetarium it's just this beautiful, amazing structure, and I feel so fortunate to have this opportunity to learn about our world, learn about what is beyond our world. All right, I found some lovely strangers. What are your names? Some?
Shona.
Shona. Where are you from?
Scotland.
Scotland. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm Scottish.
Oh, really?
Yes, I am. I actually was in Scotland on a book tour in June, last June. Anyway, we're here learning about the moon. Do you know anything about the moon?
A little bit.
What do you know? Let's hear.
Natural satellite.
Natural satellite?
Not much else, but I can't think of it on the spot.
All right. Well, natural satellite, that is a very good fact. Thank you. Okay, do you have any idea how, what is the word here? Geologists. I'm having a tired day. Do you know how geologists tell approximately how old the moon is? Can you guess? What do you think? What's on the moon?
Rocks.
Rocks? Yeah, something to do with rocks? Okay. My lovely friends, and whoever's watching, geologists are learning about how old the moon is by how deep it starts with D, 4 letters. Trivia to our Scottish friends. How deep the dust. Exactly how deep the dust is. So we all know that the moon is covered in craters. And those actually happened, those craters are from collisions years, millions and billions of years ago. But geologists now are telling how old the moon is. They're guessing at it by how deep the dust is settling over those craters and how they're now smoothing out. Cool fact, hey? Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing trip.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Another fun fact for you about the moon. Our moon is the 5th largest moon in the solar system, and it's actually even smaller than Earth. It is 1/5 of the size of our planet, which is about 3,500 kilometers across.
Ready? 1, 2, 3! Woo!
Yay! Oh, so I just did my book signing at Silver Moon Bakery. It was beautiful, the smells were amazing, and now I've changed, I'm not an astronaut anymore. So I'm gonna open up, they gave us some goodies. So let's just have a little peek and see. I have not looked in these bags yet. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, it smells amazing. Wow, so generous. They must know I like bread. I really like bread. Oh, and cookies, cookies. And pastries. Yum. So if you're in New York City, Silver Moon Bakery is a place to go.
Thank you. Very welcome.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
Well done tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a great show.
Thank
so
you.
Good.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate that. It was amazing. Now you can sign.
Okay, great.
Okay. Yay.
Boom.
Thank you. Like, so much.
You're hilarious.
Oh, thank you. It's a couple jokes, you know.
in Times Square.
Hello, this is Erin and Alexis Chute from Times Square in New York City. So we have been touring Below the Moon. We revealed the cover. Here, let's have a look.
There it
Times
is.
Square, ladies and gentlemen. Times Square. The activity and the life. So we're in Times Square, New York City. My phone is gonna die because my battery's dead. But here, this is my husband, Aaron. This is the final stop on the Below the Moon cover reveal tour today. Here's Aaron again. It's our last stop of our tour today, our moon themed tour across New York City.
There go the cops.
And as if